As you can see, I got no further with that. I just kind of figured out what I'm going to do there. I did get this done. Cladded all that. It's all cladded under there. I've got the jackets and that hanging up there. I've not finished it yet, it's just boxed off really. Just like that. Still to finish it, but then I've just got this fleece blanket that I use just for like kind of privacy, like a kind of curtain just now, putting my way and stuff. Until I figure out what I'm going to do with this front part. What I did there was I had a little strap of wood, just drilled some holes in it, put this fleece blanket behind it and then just screwed it. And just screwed it right onto the wall. So I've got some of this stuff is cargo net stuff here. So I'm just going to have a couple of little bungees attached to it and I can roll it up out the way. I've still got access to my, I don't even know what I'm going to put up there. It's got a tent, got tents and camping stuff and that up there just now, and some jackets. You ever get that way where you just can't get tidied? So. You just, you know, you go around in circles. Look how the size of the place and you're going round in circles. Can't get it tidied. But I have these two kind of spaces here now, here and here. And just stuck my little lights up there. And that's just a box and it's holding the speaker, but that's just holding it in place just now. Because I can charge up here, and I know since I've installed that. So that's connected, that USB is connected to these ones here, so I switch them off. Sure you eventually go off. I did earlier on. Anyway. As you can see, still tinkering. See that, but I can recycle again. Get there, I'm almost done. So it's into February, so I'll be ready for spring. I'm going to give this a tidy out. Get all the stuff out of it that I don't need actually in it anymore. That's for tomorrow. This lockdown's driving me up the wall, can't get any work, so I need to create work for myself, so I'm working on the van. Anyway, till next time, ta-ra. After the internet. Sorry, I'm on my phone just now, so I don't know how good the video will be. Anyway, so this is what it looks like at the moment. I was working above the cab, you know, at the bulkhead storage bit, so finished that, and somebody had given me not an old, a brand new Venetian blind, plastic one. So I thought, I'm going to use that. So I'd stripped out all this kind of front area here. And, I've not quite finished it yet, I've still got a bit down the side to do down here, but so I can have a guide for the Venetian blind, but this is what the above my cab looks like now. So I had 4 of these doors. These are just sitting here, by the way, they're not stuck on or anything like that, so they might fall off. So I had 4 of these cabinet doors, so that was another one of them used. So it's just like that now inside. I haven't quite figured out this thing out yet. It goes down and it won't shut. So I don't know if that needs to go. I don't know if that needs to go further away, or you know, this little attachment on here. Look at the floor. Yeah, so I used another one of the doors. I had this Venetian blind. All I've done is used it there as like a wall. Yeah, so it's only a kind of temporary thing. I'm not going to keep it like that forever. I thought I'll use it while I've got it. Oh, that's kind of what it looks like now. Take that out the road. I'm actually quite chuffed with that. The joinery is not fantastic, as you know from me, but I'm quite happy with that. Seen worse. So I've got to get it same as the roof on the cladding. Still to finish this door as well, the oil. So that was one project for today. So I had what do you call it? The cut out from cutting out my hob here on this. So it had left me a bit of the worktop. You know, this cut out bit here. Left me that. So I've been racking my brains at what will I use it for, you know. I mean, the obvious ones are use it as a table, you know, so that's what I've done. So this again isn't quite finished, but it's down here. This just holds it in place while I'm driving. So I took that piece of table, put a couple of hinges on it, and you lift it up, and as you can see under there, there's a shelf. Well, it's just an old shelf bracket that I reused. I just put that out like that, gives me my little table to sit at. This piece is just temporary because I had to pack it out, but I'll cut that down into a smaller piece. I'm quite happy with that as well. Yeah, so it's alright, I thought. Again, didn't cost me anything. It was an old shelf bracket, got another one somewhere, and just pieces of wood I've had lying about. So, it's not a big table, still got to clean it up a wee bit, but it's not a big table, but it's big enough to get a couple of plates on it. Well, usually it's me and my brother that goes away if there's 2 years. It's usually me and my brother, so I'll do this. It's quite sturdy, so I'm happy with that for cost of nothing. So it's a wee bit kind of awkward getting in and out for it, but you get it. You just lift it up a little bit and then just fold the shelf bracket away. And the table comes down in front of it, and I was like, oh, how am I going to stop that for, you know, when I'm driving? So luckily enough, this is my wee cushion that I use to sit at my side door. I just use that to sit at the side door, and I can sit at the side door. It's a nice height, so I've just used that, and it goes under there, and that stops it from rattling when I'm driving. So there's many solutions to the things that you need to do, you know, so, or you need to have, you know, you can, but it's nice to sit at a table and have something to eat, so a table's handy. That's handy for having a laptop on or something, you know, if you're working, you know, so pretty cool. It folds away out the road for you to get into bed. So, I haven't touched any of this again. Still trying to figure out whether I like that or not. I don't know. I'm still not sure about it. I could put it on this wall, scride it to the wall and stuff, but that would mean I would have to level out all the roof. Intentionally, my roof at the back slopes down. But it would mean taking that off the roof, taking the cabinet off the roof, and taking apart the back of the ceiling. And there's, all it is a strap of wood along the top, above the back doors, that are left just above the height of the back doors, so that when the wood came down, it was flush in height with the back door, so you didn't lose any height in the back door. But it came down sloping, and it feels a wee bit cosier at the back when it comes down towards you, you know. So if I was to move this cabinet onto this wall, I would have to take the cabinet down, take part of the ceiling apart so I can get above it, to move that strap of wood so I could lift the back of the ceiling up. It might be worth doing, I'm not sure. Because I'm not sure I like him, and I don't know. It'll be better once I've figured out how to finish off these two side areas to it. I'm not sure. What? All I've got is rubbish now. use this, but just piles of wood now, bits and bobs. I was able to reuse my little coat hanger that was there before, and I just reused that. I don't know if that's where it'll stay, but it's better not having somewhere to hang my jacket just now. So that's where I'm at. So I'll record some more of my endeavours. So I'll maybe do a trip this weekend, I'm not sure. I've still got a few things I want to do with this. Get proper ready for spring. Fingers crossed that we're actually able to move about then without sneaking about. Anyway, hope you're all staying safe and well. Take care. Ta-ra.